What's going on YouTube? It's been a long time since I've done a video about my coral reef tank. Um, I actually shut down the once planted aquarium tank. I sold the tank probably a couple months ago. Didn't really want to talk about it. Just kind of got out of the freshwater planted hobby. It wasn't working that well, to be honest. I had the plant growth go great. The fish were thriving. And then all of a sudden, crazy algae blooms, I guess you would say it. And it just got worse and worse and worse. I couldn't beat it. Water changes, nothing. So I sort of just got out of the idea. I was going to make another coral reef tank out of it. But honestly, money's tight right now with the whole COVID era. So I just decided to sell it. Sold it to some person right up the street off Facebook Marketplace. And it was a good, sorry, it was a good burp. It was a cool tank. It was by Water Box. Very clear, very cool, very big, I guess I could say. It was a lot bigger than the little JBJ 12 that I still got kicking. I've had it running for about 4 years, I believe. I've had some ups and I've had some downs, and then it's sort of been plateauing ever since. So I've been in this townhome for probably 3 years. I had it pretty much half a year. It's probably been throughout 3.5 years. Had it half when I was at my other place, and it's still kicking. Some the local coral reef store guys have always just sort of been like, dude, I want to test your water. It's crazy how, well, it's such a small tank still thrives without a bunch of coral death. So that's always been sort of cool when I go in to get more water. I'll show you real quick my my graveyard. But that's a coral skeleton. Can't remember that what it is. That was a really nice little brain coral that was supposed to be thriving. Yeah, definitely didn't. This was, I can't remember. I really can't remember. But anyway, I'm not really good with coral names sometimes, but flower pot coral, yeah, that's what it was. This was a nice big flower coral, but you know, they're hard to keep alive in tanks, especially small tanks. Knew that after I bought it. Then this was one of my torches. It split into two, and then it was one of the split into three. You could sort of see right there, but it just sort of started failing. So out of all my corals, this is my graveyard. So actually pretty impressed with only that. And you know, that's the old lava rock that I don't know if you saw it. That's the lava rock graveyard. It wasn't live. It was just, wasn't the freshwater tank. Come on, Teal. But anyway, there's the Christmas tree. Teal trying to trip me up. Get out of the way. This is the JBJ 12 update. I don't know if anyone follows this process still. This is sort of what got me into YouTube, was aquariums, and it's always nice to get back and to really sort of just reprocess where your tank has been, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers in the aquarium business, or aquarium hobby, I should say. And yeah, this has always been fun. I was thinking about shutting it down. I'm still sort of out there, you know, winging the idea of doing it, but it is nice to look at, and it is beautiful to sort of just see what has been growing here for 3-4 plus years, or 3.5 to 4 years, and really just think about everything that has died in here and has flourished in here and has still been kicking. So I don't know if I've ever done a video, but that is the other little clown I got. I definitely know that the black one has become more of a female dominant. They're always bullying each other, but I'm pretty sure 99.9% positive that it's become the female finally. I know it was probably a male when there's no other clowners in here. And they're always in my frog spawn corals. And, you know, that one's just sort of one head attached to this. And there's a little baby head that just doesn't ever want to get enough light coming up to pretty much the biggest one in the whole tank. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 heads of frog spawn / hammer coral. Like, I think these are more of like these might be frog spawn. One of them's more of like a hammer. I don't know, maybe that one's more of a hammer. You can sort of see them, they're sort of a little bit wider. And these are more of the frog spawn because they sort of split off like frog's feet. But yeah, I've got a meteor shower coral here that's really been sort of blooming on this rock. You know, the big thick center part used to be sort of the plug, and it's starting to really spread over the rocks. There's a leather coral I've had since the beginning, and used to probably be like that freaking big. And I don't know, sometimes it just fails and it doesn't want to do anything. And so I sort of just moved it out here to try to see if it sparks some more life. This used to be a beautiful rock full of polyps that used to be up here, and it sort of got overtaken by these polyps. And those actually started off one that was on this rock and just sort of overtook it, became more dominant, and took all the light source. These I'm trying to bring back to life. These polyps here, they were like very, very neon green, sort of like how the tips of these frog spawn are, but I had it sitting underneath the frog spawn and it sort of stole the light from it. So I'm trying to get it back. You can sort of see some of the green coming back. And these are some anthelia, I believe is what they're called. You know, like not xenia, they don't pulse, but yeah. And then here's my plate coral. Had that for quite a bit and never fails or anything. It sort of takes up a lot of sand. I'm not a huge fan of it, but you know, hey, it's always fully extended. Tentacles are always out. It loves to get some mysis shrimp landing on it. And probably the one fish in here that I never thought would stay alive is this yellow watchman goby. He's always just chilling. The shrimp that I have, the pistol shrimp, is about, I don't know, I want to say like that big, but it's big. I used to have it when it was like this big, and this thing is gigantic. It doesn't come out that often, but when it does, it's big, and I'm like, oh, look at that, it's coming out. But I don't do a lot of mysis shrimp feeding. I usually do this stuff, this New Life Spectrum marine formula, just because I'm lazy sometimes, and I'm not super into the whole aquarium hobby as much anymore, but it is such a nice centerpiece, and at night it, you know, shines up on the ceiling, water and stuff, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, last corals to talk about are these green polyps. Yeah, they're doing good. They definitely probably won't ever reach up there. They're a lot more slower growing, but they are huge. They're like size of quarters, you know. I mean, I don't think I can really get my finger in there, but I mean, you know, that's my thumb. You know, they're pretty big. I moved some old rock, put that in the center. It's white on the top because it's out of water, but what are you gonna do? And this is a Kessel A80. Hasn't stopped running for 3 years. A little crooked. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with it. Pardon my language. Sorry, but I do have some problems with the tank. You know, it's been, yeah, like I said, three years. I wouldn't say that's some leakage there, but I wouldn't say it's starting to fail or collapse itself. It's definitely just, I think just age-wise. If I fill this tank up when I do a water change, you know, I drop about 50%, so bring it back up. If I fill it up too close to the top, it actually starts to leak right in here. I've actually tried to super glue and try to seal it. I've done caulk. That doesn't freaking work. And it still just wants to leak. And that's bad because there's the outlet. So sort of got to try to know, long term, these tanks aren't that great. Short term, these tanks are great. But my tank is really pushing its limits in my mind. 4 years, it's still kicking it. But honestly, probably the only thing that's failing it is this light. It screws into here, and not screw, but it's just holds it there. And I think it's pushing sort of that seal off. And over time, it's just sort of ripped off from the times where I've had to take it off, and I'm cleaning back here and such. But anyway, that's the tank. It's still doing great. If you have any interest in trying to get help set up, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will help you out. If you want more videos like this, comment in the channel. Let me know. It's sort of winter right now, so it's kind of hard to make videos. I'm going grouper fishing tomorrow with my Padre, so I'll try to charge my GoPro so we can make some videos. We're not spear fishing. We're gonna try to do some trolling. We don't do a whole lot of trolling, but it's winter, and it was 32 degrees yesterday here in Tallahassee, Florida. No, today. It was like 40 something yesterday. 32 degrees this morning, Tallahassee, Florida. So yeah, it's gonna be really freaking chilly, and yeah, hope we get some grouper. I know I saw a lot when it was closed. Was I think like August time when I could have speared some, but they were out of season, so you can't spear them. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want more videos of my tank. I know I'm into hunting and fishing and spear fishing and doing this when I got nothing else to do. I'm also getting into golfing. Golfing has become a huge hit with the whole COVID era. I don't know if y'all knew that, but golfing is coming back to life. And I got these new clubs called Sticks Golfs. Sticks. Yep, that's them. And hit okay with them. They're all right. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm just rambling on. I haven't done a video like this in a while, vlog style. So yeah, keep on keeping on. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Any other holidays anyone else celebrates during December, January time? Happy holidays to you. Go out there, give somebody a hug. Tell someone you love them, or give them an elbow bump because you don't want to be near them because it's COVID. Give them a little wing and have a good time. Peace.